YouTuber subscribers and friends, welcome to my channel. Look at all these cops over here, man. That is a lot of cop cars. Right, Jer? I guess they're still looking for that missing girl. They came to our house the other day. It's probably been about 4 days ago, and there was a missing girl. Was abducted. I guess they're still looking for her. Anyways, I'm going to be taking Jer to the Prickly Pear Park. Yeah, right, Jer. It's a little bit cold, so I'm going to put his old sweater. That's the sweater that the cat used to wear. And when I put that on him, the cat was like looking at me like, really? I thought that was my sweater. So, the weather's warming up though. It's 63 degrees right now. It was 45 degrees when we got up this morning. Going to town, Jerry. Man, look how green the desert is. The flowers up on that mountain there. I've never seen that mountain covered with that many flowers, wildflowers. It looks awesome. And then there's flowers all along the side of the road here. I've never seen that. We've been getting all this strange weather, getting more rain than we normally get, and the desert is coming alive. That's why I'm going to this Prickly Pear Park, because I want to see how the flowers are doing over there. Right, Jer? It's going to be a new place for you. Never been there before. He looked at me like, huh? What did we stop for? Because I wanted to get this shot of this mountain here. Look at all these flowers on this mountain. This is the first for me. I've never seen it like this before. All these mountains are just covered with this wildflowers. And I needed to stop and just film it. Alright, we're going to the park. Just chill out, brother. He's all excited. This is the first time we've ever been here. It's a nice El Camino. I can't remember the last time I was here. I think it's probably about 5-6 months ago. I think I was here, last time I was here was when I was with the subscriber, the subscriber that I met up with. I think that's the last time I was here. I used to go that way. Let's go this way, Jerry. Let's check out this new spot. He's all excited. See how green it is over here. That cactus looks kind of green. Let's see if they made any changes since the last time I was here. You gotta watch out for snakes over here also. But it's springtime. There's gonna be snakes. Why? I don't know. They got some new saguaros planted here. That one right there. And that's a tall, hairy saguaro. Sun is blinding me, Jerry. What do you think, Jerry? New park. That is one tall... No, that's not the name of it. That says hedgehog. Those are hedgehogs right there. I don't know what the name of that is, but that's one tall, hairy saguaro. Look at the top up there. That Ocotillo ain't looking too good. These are all nice and green. Alright, we are. Just chill out. Rushing me. It's Ocotillo Forest over here. That's what they call it. That's not what I call it. See right there, the sign? Right there. These things are like getting green early because all this strange rain we begin. So as the title says, I caught the Miata engine on fire. It didn't do any damage, didn't melt any wires or anything like that, but it's pretty exciting when it happened. I've caught many other motors on fire in my experience of working on cars, but it runs. It doesn't have any fuel injectors in it, but it runs. I had help. I have to give a shout out to Timmy from Astro Auto Repair, because he walked me throughout the day. Look at these little flowers, and he's telling me what to check and what to try. And with his help, I was able to fire it up, and the help of starting fluid. That's a fire, as I'll show right here. This video clip.
Timmy, I got it started. It sounds like it's got a bad knock in it, so go ahead, son. Starting fluid.
It's got a, when it's running, the phone doesn't pick it up very well, but it's got like a knocking noise in the motor. It's pretty loud. It doesn't sound that loud on the phone because I was recording it with my phone. These are all new right here. It's all brand new. And when I bought it, I kind of figured, well, that's the worst case scenario, is the motor is shot and I have to rebuild it. But I was pumped up. I was so excited, jumping up and down the very first time. I had got it running 3 times before I filmed it on the video, and then I would remember, oh, I gotta film this. And I want to send it to Timmy. Look at this flower. What do you think, Jerry?
Beautiful flower. Ah, Jerry, it's so beautiful. Oh, right there again.
So my goal when I bought that car, like I've said in previous videos, it's just a tool. I really didn't care if I ever got it running, but I knew I could get it running if I just kept trying at it, kept researching, kept studying, kept learning as much as I possibly could about Mazda Miatas. I know more about that Mazda Miata than any car I've ever worked on before, ever. And let's go this way, Jerry. And I was so excited, jumping up and down, and I told my son, he was helping me, and I was showing him, how to use the test light and showing him what to check. Everything that Timmy was telling me to check, I was doing it, and I was telling my son, this is how you check this is how you do that. Teaching him, and when I got it started, he wasn't too excited. And I was like, son, didn't I tell you that I was going to get this car running? Didn't I tell you I could do it? And he said, yeah, Dad, yeah, good, I'm happy for you. And I'm like, what's wrong with you? And he's like, oh, Dad, man, I've been up all night playing Fortnite with my friends on the internet. I'm just really, really tired, Dad. I'm like, but son, do you know what this means? I got this car running. I told you I could do it. And I was all pumped up and excited and from the adrenaline from the fire, and laughing at the same time, because it's like, woo, it's a good thing your mama ain't here, because she would have been freaking out. And he's like, I'm happy for you, Dad. Are we done? Can I go in the house? And I was like, yeah, go in the house, man. It's okay. And then I was standing outside, and then I said, son, aren't you glad that this car, the motor is running? And he's like, yeah, I'm glad for you, Dad. And then I said, what do you mean you're glad for me? He's like, Dad, I don't want you to get mad or anything, but I really don't care about that car. I don't ever want to be a mechanic. And I'm just really tired and I want to go to bed. I want to go take a nap. And I was like, you don't want the car, son? He's like, yeah, no, but right now I just want to go take a nap. And I was like, all right, son. It's okay, son, you don't want to be a mechanic. He's like walking away, and he's like, yeah, Dad, I'm not you. I don't want to be a mechanic. and And he went in the house, and I was just like, kind of like shocked that the car caught on fire, kind of shocked that he told me that he really doesn't want the car. He told me later on during the day that, you know, he's like, Dad, why can't I just have your car? I just want a car that drives. I don't want a car that I have to work on. And I told him, this was later on during the day, I told him, well, son, what are you going to do when your car breaks down? How are you going to fix it? He's like, Dad, I'm going to have a job where I make enough money where I could just pay somebody to fix it. I was like, you're not even interested in knowing how cars work? And he's like, not really. You're not mad, are you? And I was like, no, son, I'm not mad at you. That's the Saguaro hinge. Jerry, you want to go up there and look at the Saguaro hinge? Looks like the Saguaros are leaning in more than the last time I remember. I remember them all standing straight up. I wonder if there's a cell tower around here somewhere. So when my wife got home and I told her what happened with the car, she was excited. Then I showed her the video and she's like, oh my God, it's on fire. And I was like, yeah. She goes, you didn't tell me that. And I was like, well, I wanted to tell you I got it running first before I caught it on fire. And then she just like, that's crazy. You could have burned that thing to the ground. I'm like, nah, it's starting fluid. It's a high octane burning fuel. And it just burns off really, really fast. Now if it was gasoline, it probably would have been really hard to put the fire out. But I've started bigger fires. I set my barbecue grill on fire one time. It was way bigger than the car fire, so you know, people are gonna probably be watching this and they're gonna say, oh, it's crazy, you could have, yeah, coulda, woulda, shoulda, did it. But I had it all under control. I had the water hose laying behind me ready to go just in case. And I told my son also, don't ever do something like this unless you've got a fire extinguisher or water hose or something like that ready to go. And he was like, it doesn't matter, Dad, because I'm not going to work on cars. He just keeps telling me that. And, you know, I have to listen to him. I'm not trying to make him be a mechanic, because I don't want to be a mechanic myself. I like to work on cars only as a hobby. Like, I don't like to be rushed. Like, when you have your own car and you have to fix it because you got to be to work the next day, I don't like being in positions like that. I don't like getting my hands greasy, and I don't like being stressed out because it's like I got 2 days to get this car fixed or else I won't be able to get to work. I'm not like that. So, I mean, as long as it's for a hobby and it's fun, then I enjoy working on cars. So, but I'm listening to him. You know, I'm not going to make him want this car if he doesn't want it. Because right now I'm not in the position to rebuild it because my wife wants to, you know, she put the house up for sale. I can't be tearing the engine apart and have engine parts everywhere and then sell the house and then have to figure out where I'm going to put all these engine parts and move this car. So the project Miata is probably going to sit for a while until, one, we either sell our house, or two, we don't sell the house and we stay there, and then I can continue working on it. But as far as my son wanting the car, I told my wife what he said, and she's like, well, maybe he doesn't want to hurt your feelings or get you angry because he doesn't want that car. You know, it's a stick shift. He doesn't know how to drive a stick shift, and he barely knows how to drive an automatic. You know, all his friends got trucks and Jeeps and stuff like that, so I don't know what's going to happen. So Timmy from Master Auto Repairs, he asked me, he's like, he was excited and he was laughing and stuff, and he was like, so what's your plans for the car now that you got it running? And I told him I didn't really think I was going to get it running this quick, but I told him I think I want to rebuild the motor. But, like I said, I don't have the time or place to do it right now. Jerry, where are you going? This cactus, every time I come here, always is just, it's so strange looking. Look how strange this cactus looks. I don't want to go down there, Jerry. We were already over there. Come on, let's go this way. He's a handsome boy with his new haircut. So I told him, I don't know. My wife said she actually gave me a budget of $400 before I bought this car. She said, here's $400, see what you can buy. And I got that car for $200. And she said if you can get that car running for less than $1,000, then it's a good deal. Now, I spent $200 on the car, and I probably spent another $150 on tools, but I need the tools anyways, so I'm not including that in the purchase of the car. So for $800, could I rebuild that motor for $800? Because I need an engine puller, I need an engine stand, and then I need whatever I need, rings, valves, whatever. I don't know, I've never priced, I haven't researched it that much to see how much it would cost. Or could I just buy another motor and drop another motor in there for less than $800? I don't know, I haven't researched that either. But then when you buy another motor, you never know what's wrong with that motor. You could get another motor and a month later it blows up and then you're out of another motor. So I think the best route would be to rebuild this motor and just give my son another different car. What are you thinking of this place, Jerry? You haven't even gone to the bathroom at all. You've only peed twice and we've been here for 30 minutes already. Right. Look at that trash can, got a little message on it. You can't enjoy wealth if you're not in good health. See that? That's a good quote. You don't like this? Should I just take you to the dog park? Are you hot already? It's not even summertime, Jerry. No flowers over here. I'm really surprised. So, I don't know. Maybe I can flip this car. Maybe since my son don't really want it, I think he doesn't want it because it's not running and driving. I think if it was running and driving, he would be happy and he'd be like, yeah, I want it. But I don't know. Pay $200 for the car. Maybe I could flip it. Maybe I could put it on Craigslist or something like that. Sell it for $600, and then take that $600 and then buy him something else. Who knows? The adventures continue. You never know what I'm going to do. So that's my plans right now. I like the car a lot, but don't know what I'm going to do with it. You know. He really likes my car. He really wants my car, but I need my car. So anyways, Jer, come on. I'm just going to take you to the dog park, Jer, because you're not going to the bathroom here. I thought for sure you would go to the bathroom here. It's very peaceful over here. Look at all them solar panels. So anyways, if you watch the video and you're worried about the car, there's no damage on the car whatsoever. The starting fluid burned up very fast. I was able to just blow it out, and after it was done, after I blew it out, I got done talking to my son and laughing, then I just swore a hinge. I think I'm going to run him to the dog park because he hasn't gone potty yet. He always goes potty at the dog park. It's a beautiful day, man. It's 72 degrees out right now. It's getting warmer and warmer. So sometimes, you know, sometimes life doesn't turn out the way you planned it. That's why you always got to have a plan B. When plan A falls through, you got to have a plan B. But like I said before in my earlier videos, this car is a tool. It's a tool to show them that, you know, cars are a lot of responsibilities. You know, they cost a lot of money to keep them running. You know, you got to learn how to work on it. Whether you want to be a mechanic or not, you need to know how the basics of how to work on a car. And he knows, you know, how to change a tire, how to change the oil. You know, he knows, you know, make sure you keep your air filter clean and stuff. He's knowing the basics and he's interested, but it's not, I can see in his eyes it's not exactly what he wants. But I'm not going to force this car on him. If he doesn't want it, he doesn't want it. And if I keep it, I keep it. I don't know. The saga continues. We'll see what happens. Hit that subscribe button and then you'll find out what I do with it. Never know. But as far as working on it anytime soon, no, it's just going to stay parked out there. I'm still looking for bargains for it, like tail lights and convertible top. I can drive the Phoenix and get a top for 150 bucks, but I'm still trying to see if I can get one even cheaper than that. This is not a rush car. Hurry up and get it fixed. This is a project. Project cars mean you can do it in a week, 2 weeks, a year, 2 years, however long it takes. But whatever I do, I will document it. Come on, JJ, let's go. I think I'll end the video here. I'm going to take him to the dog park. If you like these kind of videos, hit the like, give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Smash that subscribe button. It don't cost you anything. It's free. Like always, be kind to people. Treat people the way you want to be treated. And thank you for taking the time to watch my videos. I'm gone.